Hey guys, it's Sunday, and guess what? It's just sultry and steamy hot yet again here in the big city, Washington, D.C. Really, it's kind of a village. It's not really that big a city. Yesterday's video on Capitol Hill was a big success. A lot of you were very appreciative of that effort, so you know what? I thought I'd go to the White House. Yeah, a lot of you asked, can you go to the White House? Can you go to the White House? Why not? We go to the White House almost every day anyway, so why not today? The White House, however, is about 2 miles that way. So we're gonna spin down past Embassy Row, cut through downtown, and then we'll be at the White House. So pretty quiet across the street today at the Vice President's house. Not a lot going on. Her public schedule is empty today, though I think she's going somewhere tomorrow. The Finland Embassy is right here. They're pretty quiet too. It's a Sunday. Most of the embassies are shut down except for their like emergency citizen services, but even that's probably like a hotline that rings at someone's house rather than the embassy itself. So this funky apartment building on the right here are condominiums. This is where Senator Harris had a condominium when she was working in the Senate, and in fact she stayed there I think one night as vice president before the Secret Service just was like, no. They didn't feel secure in that building. So they moved her to Blair House while the vice president's place was under renovation. So that's her former home. I think she put it on the market, like $2 million or something like that. So over here on the right is IMF HQ2 and IMF HQ1, headquarters 1 and 2. And then World Bank headquarters is this large building behind the trees. I went inside there once, and actually most of it is a big atrium. Oh, we're racing the pigeons. All right, 18th Street. Another block and we'll be on the White House grounds. If it's open. Boy, look at all the police cars out there today. They're working on West Executive Avenue, replacing the fence on West Executive, which means that all the parking for the Secret Service has been, well, disappeared. And now they have to park out here on the road in front of Blair House. This will go on for another month or two while they continue the fence replacement project. I should say replacement, not repair. They were going from an 8-foot fence to a 14-foot fence. Sprinklers running out on the Eisenhower Executive Office building grounds. That's this big wedding cake looking building. The fence here is very small, but apparently, according to documents I saw, they're going to replace this fence and put in the giant 14-footer that they're currently putting in, well, right back over there on West Executive. Yeah, you can see him setting it up there. So the fence replacement project was proposed under Obama and funded under Trump and started under Trump and then continued on, well, through today. And it'll probably end in a couple of years. But in answer to some of your questions, no, there is no razor wire, there's no barbed wire. There are, however, little pointy bits at the top. They put in these little, well, pointy bits, for the lack of a better word. There's these little metal thingies that would probably hurt pretty bad if you put your hand up there. Probably would cut your hand with those. And they're all along the top of this new fence, this new 14-footer. Yeah, you can see it up between the metal parts there. Let's see if I stop. You guys can see it better. Yeah, you see those little pointy bits? Little like nails, actually. It looks decorative, but it's got a purpose. Okay, let's swing around the tourists. This is the Treasury building, and I understand that the fence here is going to be replaced as well in the next couple years. If you've got a $10 bill, pull out your $10 bill right now. And that's the view on the back of a $10 bill. The view I'm showing you right now, that's a $10 bill. I don't carry cash really anymore, so I don't have a 10. But just look in your wallet, you might have one. All right, let's go. Now we're down on 15th Street, and we're gonna cut by the Treasury Building. Whew. You know, it is really hot, but the fact I'm on a bike and I've got this breeze going, it's working out. Tourist. More tourists. I don't think there's any tours on a Sunday. Look at this guy. He's got his dog. That's the guy that's got a dog. That was cool. Did you see that dog? The dog was in his backpack or something. All right. So that's the statue of Sherman, and it's currently being heavily renovated. Oh, park police pulling over the ice cream man, or park police getting an ice cream. It's hard to tell. I think he's getting an ice cream. All right, they got a big hole over here, so we can't go this way. We're gonna go down a block. Not a block. We're just gonna go down to the next entrance because there's too many tourists on that sidewalk here. But on this sidewalk, we can cut in. There we go. Wow, it's hot. If you're just in the sun and there's no breeze, it's hot. Okay. And we'll ride up to the next sidewalk. Now down here, this was sort of like headquarters for fence replacement project. All their diggers and their like little trailers where they were doing their work were located down here. They also had a lot of other projects going on, replacing a conduit system, but I think that one is finished. Those guys have left the premises. Down here we already have the 14-foot fence, but they won't let us on that side of the street yet. Maybe ever, I don't know. Oh, automatic weapon guy is out. Somebody must have been pedestrian. And not much going on. There's an officer out there. I don't know if the commander is running around the dog. Sometimes we see the dog. Not right now. There you can see the pointy bit's better. All right, let's keep going. Pretty quiet. Pretty quiet indeed. Now, if they were to close the park, that would be a sign something was going to happen, like a motorcade was going to go out, or he was going to go for a walk with his dog or something. But it doesn't look that way. What else should we go look at? Excuse me. One of you had asked, are people swimming in the World War II Memorial Fountain? So apparently there's a rumor out that there's all these immigrants or illegal aliens or just lazy homeless people who are using the World War II fountains as a pool. Now, I've never seen anyone swim in it because it's not very deep, and I think the rangers would stop them. But you do see a lot of people resting and taking their shoes off and relaxing in the fountain. So let's go take a look over there so you guys can see, and you can see for yourselves. Yeah. Alrighty, the World War II Memorial is just over here. Whoa, there's a big old bump here though. Oof. Let's see what we can see. World War II Memorial. Oof. A lot of bumps on this sidewalk, I must admit. And there, you can see pretty much what I told you. People soaking their feet in the fountains. Let's get a little closer so you guys can see better. They try to keep people out of the fountains, but when it's really hot and there's a bunch of little kids, it gets crazy. Yeah, so like the ranger, there's a little kid running around over there, and the ranger is already yelling at the parents, just keep it under control. So like these people will just have their feet in the fountain, and they allow that. But that little kid was splashing and running around, and the ranger put the kibosh on that. This is pretty typical what you see here. Let's my way. I have to go around. Ooh, it's cool. It is so cool back here. It is why, because it's so cool though, there are a ton of people walking here, so we're gonna duck over this way. Give you another view of the fountain. Yep, there's a few people just relaxing. You know, technically, I didn't take you all the way around the White House. Okay, we ducked over here once we got to the South Lawn. So we didn't go up 17th Street. But you know what? We'll show you that too. All right, we'll go up 17th Street since it's more or less where I'm at anyway. All right, so on 17th Street, passing the OAS again, Organization of American States, which is usually pretty quiet. Over this ridiculous curb. Oh, the curb is crazy. And then this is the headquarters of the Daughters of the American Revolution, the DAR. This is a memorial Continental Hall. I always thought it was called Constitution Hall. Maybe it is Constitution. They have like concerts and stuff here, performances. And then next to it is the National Red Cross headquarters. Same kind of architecture. Oof. There they are. And the White House is back over there on the right. Down ahead, that big red building, that's the new executive office building. And as I've shown you in the past, up on the roof, those are Avenger missile batteries. Yep, that's an Avenger missile battery, short, close-in air defense for the White House region. Right over there. Pretty cool. All right. So this bit of the Eisenhower building is under renovation. They've got scaffolding up down here, and they put up a wooden fence down here, mostly for the construction. You see that white fence right over there. But this just started about a month or two ago. As you can probably guess, it's a rather old building. The older the building, the more maintenance it takes. This is the U.S. Trade Representative's office, which I just discovered is actually part of the White House branch. It's not like an independent agency or something. It comes under the White House jurisdiction. It's like, I guess, an office of the White House, maybe? And there is the rest of the NEOB, or the EEOB. Lose track of my acronyms. Right back to where we started, at 17th and Pennsylvania. All right, let's go explore and try to find something to eat. So as we make our way up K Street, we pass the Pullman House, which was a very famous mansion back in the day, but then it became the Russian embassy. Now it's the Russian ambassador's house. You can see the Russian flag flying high over that. And then we go down a bit farther, and we have the old headquarters of the National Geographic Society. So this was the National Geographic Society's headquarters. I think technically it still is, though they have a much more modern building in the back with a museum and everything like that. National Geographic based here. Ooh, it is hot in this circle. All right, see that building over there, that nice glass modern one? That is the new Australian embassy. Yeah, the Australians have built a brand new embassy. It's still It doesn't have walls on the inside. I'm looking inside right now. I don't think you can see it, but I see exposed insulation and pipes. So it's got a lot more time to go. But that's the Aussie embassy right there. They're currently actually operating from the National Geographic building. They've rented out a couple floors of National Geographic, which, as I just showed you, is down the street. And that's where their headquarters are. The Carnegie Institute of Washington, that's their headquarters. And let's just keep going down into the city. Now, I often get a lot of comments from you guys about the Masons and the Masonic influence in Washington, D.C. And up here is the Scottish Rites Temple, which is a Masonic temple located just up the street from the White House. Freemasonry building, Scottish Rites of Freemasons, Council Museum and Library, and they're headquartered here. Pretty big building. Yay, we're not dead. And the park is not exactly bicycle friendly or ADA friendly. And we'll just go around. There you can see the park. So up ahead, that's the embassy of, is that Poland? Yeah, that's the Polish embassy. And over here, this is not the Spanish embassy, this is the Spanish Cultural House. And then down there is the Cuban embassy. You can see the Cuban flag. And let's make our way into the neighborhood of Adams Morgan, because they got good French fries. Yep. Let's face it, this whole day is about me getting French fries. Used bookstore. So we're going to go down here past the jumbo pizza slice places. They sell these huge, like 14-inch slices. It's like a whole pizza in a slice. It's just insane. I can't even finish one. But just a little bit farther down, DC's first jumbo slice. Pizza Mart, these things are huge, just filled with grease. It's tons of calories, it's cool. This is a Japanese place, Sakuramen. Reggae restaurant. Indian place. Korean place. Used to be, I think, like a Brazilian place. This is what we need. Amsterdam flag, XXX, falafel shop. Yes. Falafel and fries. Hey, how's it going? Just a regular French fry and a Diet Coke.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Any sauce on the fry?
Ketchup on the side is fine. I got fries. Ooh, hot. Okay, let's take a look at what the gods of French fries have delivered to us today. And then soda, of course, because it's hot. And then we've got a cone. Ooh. Look at that big old cone o' fries. Oh yeah. Life is good, guys, when you get fries. Ouch, tree. All right, guys. Well, that was our little jaunt down to the White House, followed by some French fries. It's Sunday, it's 100 degrees. There's not a lot going on worth showing you. Anyway, I just thought you might like to go for a little excursion with me today. We'll be back tomorrow and the days after because we've got a lot of excitement coming this week. Donald Trump returns to Washington, D.C. on the 26th. Donald Trump is speaking at an event, and on the 26th, we also have the congressional baseball game, and a number of activists are pledging to disrupt the baseball game any way possible. So I'll be bringing that to you this week, plus the normal assortment of motorcades and helicopters and fire trucks and French fries. Thanks a lot for watching. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night.